Hey YouTube, Wagwan, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to replace our brake pads on this 2019 Kia Forte. It's going to be the same thing for all most of the Kias. So whatever Kia you have that don't have high performance brakes, it's going to be the same thing to replace the pads only. So I already explained to the customer that it's best to do the pads on the rotor, but she wanted the cheaper option. She don't have no problem with the rotors, so we're going to go ahead and replace it. So that is it. Yeah. So guys, after we replace our jack and jack stand underneath the vehicle, now it's time for us to remove our wheel, which is going to be 21 millimeter, or you can use your lug tool that is provided with your car. So guys, you can go ahead and place the tire underneath the car if you do not have a jack stand. That if the car fall down, it falls on the tire and not on your leg. So guys, now it's time to remove that 12 millimeter or 14 millimeter bolt, whichever your car has, and we're gonna take the pads out. So we're going to go ahead and remove those pins. Those pins help to keep the pads off the rotor when the brakes are not in use, so you don't wear down before it's time. So go ahead. There's a little pin on there that kind of hold the pads from coming out, so that's what you see me pushing down right here. Those pin right there, once you push it down, the pad should clear it. You can try to pull the bottom part out instead of pulling both at the same time, to set the pad at an angle to just clear it. There you go. So same thing on the other side. There's a pin at the top and at the bottom. I always find it easier to push in the bottom one to remove the pads. So that's how you want to do it, and they come right out. You want to clean your brake hardware, which I already did, and because the new one couldn't fit with the new pads, so because it's aftermarket, but it still work. The old one is still good, and it still work properly. So we're gonna go ahead and put fresh new pads in, and so our next step is to put back the pins in the on the pads, so they doesn't rest on the rotor when the pad's not in use, meaning when you're not pressing on the brakes, and it also help the pads from not rattling around. So that's good. We're gonna go ahead and put it back down, catch back our nut, and we're gonna tighten that up, guys. So also double check your work, make sure everything is nice and tight before you go ahead and put on back your tires. I already did it, I just didn't do it on camera, but it's always a good thing to double check your work and make sure everything is good, because it's brake, you don't want to mess around. So after you put back your tires, remove your jack stand. You just want to go ahead and pump your brakes up, make sure you got good brake pressure, and also take the vehicle for a test drive. Make sure pump your brakes up. Also, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. So the most important thing to do after you do your brakes is pump it up until you feel the pedal get hard. Once it get hard, you start it and you're good to go. So guys, just once you do that, you just need to just lightly tap the brakes a few, just to make sure the pads work. Drive the car, make sure noise, no brake noise or none of that. So everything sounds good. It's gonna give a little rough sound until the pads wearing with the rotors. But that's it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Peace out. See you next time.